What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and I am finally playing on PC. I switched over from console a few days ago. Yeah, and it's just a whole different world because now the world of sim racing has opened up to me. And to start that off, I'm going to start playing Le Mans Ultimate, also known as LMU. That is the hype. The game came out of early access back in July. And everybody's been playing it. A lot of big YouTube channels, a lot of popular drivers are on it. You see people streaming it all the time, and why not to bring it to this channel as I was transitioning from F1 to ACC, and now I'm on PC, so we're gonna be doing probably mainly LMU for some time. And I'll try to throw in a few other things here and there in between. But yeah, so as you guys see here, LMU has a few things in the main menu which caught my attention. And also, I want to point out this is not a review. This is just a first impressions, just raw. Uh, yeah, as a first time player. So I saw it has race weekend. When I clicked on it, it's just a single player mode, which do not mistake or assume it's a career mode. There is a career mode coming. It is on early access, but this is not it. They have their online mode, which is their daily races, similar to like iRacing, where you register for a race and then the race starts after a practice session. Then you do a quali session. Then you do a 20-minute race followed up after that, and then you can sign up for the next race after that. When do you do register? Depending on how many players register, it is broken up into splits. Depending on how many players register, the more splits there are. Um, and then when you're racing, obviously there's a safety rating, there's a driver rating, and a safety rating. They both go up and down depending on your performance, track limits, pace, incidents, even crashing affects it. Because I crashed in at Le Mans actually yesterday, and I actually got negative. I believe it was safety rating, if I'm not mistaken, which I found shocking. I wasn't mad about it, but I didn't think I was gonna be punished for already making a mistake. So it's pretty. It gets pretty brutal, especially if you're just being careless. Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time because you're not gonna be able to unlock other stuff like being able to register for the GT3 or I believe it's the hypercar races and the other like higher tier lobbies. Obviously, if you're on the pace, you're able to race there, but you also have to have a good rating. So yeah, there's some cool stuff here. There's a lot of different cars. You got the GT3s. You have a bunch of liveries. You have the new liveries 2025, 2024, and 2023. So you have the GT3s. You have your hypercars and you have your LMP2s as well. So there is a lot of cars. There's also ELMS, which is something that came out with the DLC pack of the Silverstone track, which is separate. I actually bought the premium edition of the game, and I had to buy the DLC pack for the Silverstone, which I was kind of surprised when I saw that locked because I had already spent money on that. The premium edition alone, I got it on sale, but it's like overall, I believe it's like $100 if it's not on sale. Um, so yeah, I had to buy that. I was not happy, but it kind of makes sense because I know a lot of people complain about their DLC strategy and people did not like it, and I didn't like that. If I'm gonna buy a premium edition and spend like $100 or whatever, 120, whatever that is, if it's not on sale, it is crazy that I have to pay for like a whole another uh, DLC pack. It was $11, but still, uh, should be noted. The driving, I know you guys probably how is the driving? Driving is good. It is really good. You feel everything. You can feel the track. You can feel the car. You can feel the grip. Like you can feel grip in other games like F1 and ACC is great for it. Especially ACC, you can feel the grip, but in this game you really feel like the grip. I don't know how to explain it. And also the understeer feels very. Um, it's hard to describe, but it's very noticeable. Like I know when I'm gonna understeer before it even happens. It's weird. Like when I'm taking the corner, like I can already feel the understeer. It feels different. It's definitely unique, in a good way. Um, yeah, you well when you have flat spots on your tires when you lock up, and locking up is huge in this game. I know that was the main thing that I was struggling with for probably the first 2 hours, I would say. Anytime I would tap the brakes, I would just instantly lock and spin. And yeah, you get flat spots on your tires, and you feel that with the shake. Um, and it is so cool because the realism is so different. Because when I crashed in Le Mans, I did not DNF, but I noticed on the little car figure that you have on your MFD, my front right tire, if I'm not mistaken, or my rear right tire was blinking orange and red. So I didn't have a flat tire; it was still there, but the rear right suspension side was damaged, and the car was wobbling the whole way. It was super crazy, but it felt really, really cool. It was so unique. And here in Sebring as well, you're gonna see here I crashed a few times, but it happened. My front right here in Sebring would never touch that track again for quite some time. I don't know where the track limits are. I don't know where to turn. It's crazy. But anyways, my front right, I ended up hitting the wall and it was damaged, and my steering wheel was kind of stuck in this position, just like in ACC. Uh, but the game and the MFD tells you, where exactly the damage is coming from. So it's really cool to see, and not just an immediate DNF. You you can still keep driving. And you see that a lot in real life. These drivers crash, and sometimes it's so bad they do have to go retire, but they're still able to like limp to the pits. So I feel like it adds a level of realism to the racing and what's going on track. And then of course there's multi-class racing, driving through traffic and all that stuff. It's a thing. Um, Fueling the car. There's the energy battery. You're gonna see that there's gonna be a battery. The drains that you have to account for. So yeah, so the game has a lot of cool things going on for it. And there's still things coming to the game, even though it's a full release. They're still working on things behind the scene. Like I said, they still have the single player career mode. That's on early access, and also the game is coming to console. For those that are on console, the game is supposed to be coming to console. Uh, I wouldn't expect it anytime soon. I would say maybe at least a year, approximately, is what I've seen. But it is coming to console. If it does go to console, I think it will probably take up uh, the market on console. I think it will dethrone GT7. Uh, yeah, I think it would. We still have Project Motor Racing coming out. We don't know how that's gonna do on console. Um, but the features that it has, it seems like it's similar in certain ways to Le Mans Ultimate, heavily focused on endurance racing. And also we have Rennsport coming out, but I don't think that's gonna be a powerhouse of console. I think it's gonna be either Project Motor Racing it is, or it's not, and then Le Mans Ultimate when it eventually comes to console. But yeah, and then the main thing is it gonna be full crossplay? That's actually what I'm wondering, if it's gonna be full crossplay between PC and console when it does arrive. But yeah, really cool. I'm really enjoying it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any more videos and my live streams. Doing daily races. Eventually, I'll be doing endurance races, hopefully soon. But I want to take my time. I'm not in a rush to do those. But yeah, if you want to become a channel member, channel memberships are open now, which is something that's going to be evolving with time. So it's very cool, and I thank you guys all for the support for watching my videos so much. Roy, I was actually able to become a YouTube partner, so I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you watch the rest of the video so you can see uh, how the game goes. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.
Time to 10.6.